March Madness is here, pal.
March Madness.
Now you leave for Austin. Your family leaves very
Thursday,
soon.
buddy. I leave with them.
Now we secured.
Then I'll be in a bit. I leave the next day for Vegas. I'll be at Wise Guys Friday, Saturday, then back to Austin.
Boston or Austin?
I don't know. I can't remember. It's one or the other.
Wouldn't it be fun? It wouldn't surprise me if you're like, dude, where you at? I'm like, I'm in Austin. You're like, oh, I bought a house in Boston.
Boston. Damn it.
We got the we got the studio out there.
I love
Secured
that
the studio.
It looks
Isn't
great.
it sick?
I'm really excited.
Me too.
I'm excited, man.
Me too, man. I can't wait.
I'm a little sad.
Are you?
I've been in LA for 30 years.
I'm just ready for a change.
I am too. The fires were the last straw, honestly.
Me too.
I was like, I'm done with this town. I'm done with
I mean, you weren't in the fires, but yeah, I hear you.
But I'm just done
You're
with
far
how
from it?
expensive everything is. I'm done with it. I'm done with the state, man. I love California, but LA. I'm not done with
A
California.
change is good.
LA.
A change is good.
I think so.
Yeah.
Shake it up a little bit, right?
Mix it up.
Yeah.
It always
We
works
gave
out
it the
for
old
best.
college try for a long
A
time.
hot second.
Yeah. So
Are you excited, Chin?
Yeah, of course.
Did any progress on your brother's stuff?
My brother's stuff.
Isn't he looking for a place for you?
So we're gonna go together. I'll tell you which date it is. I'm not gonna say it on air, but I'll tell you which date it is, just in case we have to like back or do some banking of episodes. But it'll be like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then come back Sunday to look at properties. Yeah. Why? Why you guys?
no,
That's good.
What?
'Cause I go out there on Friday
Right.
because I'll do Rogan on Saturday, but I'll take the day and
You doing Rogan on Saturday?
yeah.
You doing
Fight
his
Companion.
podcast?
Fight
Fight
Companion.
Companion. That's right. That's right. Good. It'll be you, Rogan,
Eddie,
Eddie.
and then probably somebody else because Joey's not feeling great.
Okay. So, man, I'm in Vegas. Can I zoom in? Hey guys.
Can you imagine?
Call Rogan and ask him.
Oh, I'm sure that'll
Let me
work
know how it
out
goes for
great.
you.
Yeah, just set up a laptop and I'll zoom in. But I can't be there totally because I got shows.
Okay.
What were you gonna say though?
I don't know what else is going on. Have you been keeping up with the world?
Did you see Connor's at the White House?
I did not see that Conor was at the White House. That's interesting.
Yeah, campaigning for because
For Ireland.
Ireland.
Well, Ireland is
He's saying they're overran by immigrants. It doesn't
Well-
look like Ireland anymore.
well by
That's how this goes.
I think
look
by-
at London right now.
Yeah. I literally think with Ireland by something like 2035, I think that's what it is. They will be a minority in their own country.
That's not good.
And I don't think there's anything wrong with being Irish, having fought for your independence, for your survival, for
And
your
wanting
freedom,
it to be ran
for
by
hundreds
people.
of
Yeah,
years,
agree.
thousands of years against the British and against everybody else, and wanting to hold on to what your ancestors and your grandparents fought and died for. Like, come on, man. Don't tell me
But
that's
most countries do that. But then when you say something here, you get called racist. You know?
well, because that's the easy way out. But having pride in your culture, having pride in the values that gave it what it was. And by the way, there might be a reason a lot of people are trying to come to Ireland. My thing about, like, I'm just going to say this too with England. My thing about when people come to
England's a
England
disaster.
and they don't assimilate, and I'm speaking primarily, and this is somebody who lived in the Arab world, but there is a large contingent of young Arabic Muslim men who assimilate beautifully and add a lot to the culture. There is a growing group of a Muslim population that doesn't have any interest in assimilating not only in European culture in Britain, but also wants to impose Sharia law
Correct.
in the areas they quote unquote control.
Yep.
And is interested in creating a caliphate across, the entire country.
And they have
If I'm
representatives
British,
in
it's like,
government.
hey, get the fuck out of here.
know.
You're not allowed to do that.
But no, you're racist, Brian.
Your Sharia law is no good in a European country. You're here
To get away from that.
Yes, you're here because this country had prosperity that your countries didn't. Do you think there's a correlation between democracy, freedom of speech, separation of church and state, and this kind of not only freedom and lifestyle, but also this kind of economic opportunity? I think there probably is. That's what I resent. It bothers me a lot.
Yeah.
Now, people can say what they want.
Now,
And it's so lazy to call that like,
I know, it's
if
stupid, so
anybody,
stupid.
I grew up among the Arabs. I grew up among Muslims. Don't tell me I'm racist or I think I grew up with these. I love.
But now flip the script.
My
Now
childhood was amazing with those people.
flip the script. Now imagine if white people came into Iraq and Iran and tried changing that.
Well, we did do a lot of that. It was called colonialization.
Correct.
Colonization, and that's a good point.
Going to Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Let me know how it goes for you.
Yeah.
Going to Russia and try to install those Muslim values.
This is what happens. It's the legacy of colonialism, but it's also like you Europeans, Western values, Western culture is to me there's not a moral equivalent here. The Western culture, Western values, the founding fathers, that shit they solved a political problem. You want to live under those values.
Now, do we think Trump has any clue of Conor's recent allegations before he went?
Well, Trump had to go through that too. I don't think.
So he probably relates to it. He's probably like, I get it.
think?
And it was a civil trial, and he's like, I get it, baby.
Yeah.
Dap it up. And they probably talked about it.
Well, I mean,
I'm not a fan of
who
Conor.
hasn't gone through that in that circle. Pete Hegseth went through it too. And,
Yep.
I mean, what are you going to do?
Yep. And he's there for on behalf of Ireland to try to.
Yeah.
He's like, we're the little brother, you're the big brother, help us out.
Yeah, but and South,
way to use your
South
platform.
Africa is really. Have you seen what's going on there with the white
Sure,
minority?
similar shit.
Yeah. We're talking now. Everybody's going to think we're far right racists,
I
which
am.
is hilarious.
I'm not racist, but I'm far right.
You want to just play this clip? It just came out.
Yeah.
Pretty recently.
Let's do one of my own. Guess what we want?
Gulf of America.
Work ethic is inspiring. Your work is inspiring. Appreciate it.
He was just saying Donald's work ethic is inspiring.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah, I would say Donald Trump's work ethic and his ability to just keep going no matter
The original
what.
Teflon Don.
I mean,
It's wild.
dude,
No matter if you
Gangster.
like him, if you like him or not, what he's been through
at
is
least
insane.
acceptance. Yeah.
Yeah, you just gotta acknowledge, like, okay, there's
It's
not
not
a lot
just-
of other politicians who can handle that.
That assassination attempt killed somebody behind him.
Correct.
I mean, a family man, a fireman
yeah,
who
horrible.
left behind his wife, who was there, his children, and that could have been him. And he turned his head last minute.
And then got up and fucking
I
said,
mean,
fight.
you know.
Not to mention all the legal battles.
They were trying to put him in jail forever.
so he couldn't run.
It wasn't just legal too. I love when people say this. No, they were trying to accuse him of felonies that the DAs had never charged anybody
Correct.
with. It was so ridiculous, and they tried to destroy him.
Talk about weaponizing the judicial.
If he hadn't won this election, this was an existential
Oh,
struggle.
buddy.
He would have been.
we would have left
financially
California
finished
a lot
and in jail.
faster.
Yeah.
We would have left California faster than we have.
So
About some time, dude.
that's wild. Yeah, Conor is.